I'm super excited to be sharing this with you. Honestly, guys, the Facebook ad specialist training is the way to start your journey as a digital marketer. Okay, like I've been so excited to upgrade this training. I've been so excited to put this together and to bring in some more insights that I've been learning in this last 12 months, last 18 months actually, since I last shot this training. So I am really excited, and this is going to be the start of more sprints that we do together. Okay, who's excited about that?
It is what it is, eh? I just traveled the world from 2016 onward.
I wrote it down.
Facebook with regards to how much money measure against those KPIs. Trust me, your life will change.
Can you actually implement what I'm telling you to do? And implement it as you go. Not, I'm going to absorb this and then I'm going to do it. No, you're going to learn, do, then teach. Learn, do, then teach. This is the way I've set this training up, is you're going to learn, do, and teach. And you're going to teach us, everyone in the group, what you're learning. So I'm going to be giving you knowledge. We're going to be walking you through how to do things. And then you're going to be teaching and putting videos into the group and actually teaching. I want to see this group grow off. Okay, I'm not going to let you play small. I'm not here to play small, and therefore you're not here to play small if you're in this room with me right now. If you're here in this room with me and your energy is with me, then you're like me. You're not here to play small. And that's what I'm going to ask you to do. Okay, so the first frame that your mind is in is I'm playing a big game and I'm going for it. Okay, I'm going for it, and I'm going to go and create this life that I really want to create. Because at the end of the day, the reason you're doing this is because you're somewhere right now in your life, or something has happened in your life that has brought you to this point of wanting to learn this skill, because you know that this skill is the bridge to getting you to where you want to be. There is an entrepreneur gold rush online. That's the word. There's an entrepreneurial gold rush online. Businesses that weren't online before are being forced to go online. What does that mean? That means they need people to run Facebook ads for them. They need a media buyer. Okay. And you need a media buyer if you're a business, okay? So it's very important that you learn the skill, and it's going to serve you long term. The tactics that I teach you in this training, the strategies that I teach you in this training can be used across the board. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hone in to Facebook, because Facebook, in my belief, and it's not the only way, guys, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, it's not the only way, but from my own experience and what I've experienced and the results that I've got, I always start on Facebook and then move out. I always start on Facebook and then move to other platforms. Facebook is a really good platform to get started on, and that's why I'm super, super, super excited to be sharing this with you guys. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking you on a journey. Okay, so you're here at point A, and let's be honest. If you were honest with yourself, there's something in your life right now that is painful, that's a problem, that has been a problem. You're not here just for no reason. There was some sort of tension that pulled you here. Can we all just connect to that? And when you've got that, give me a 1 in the chat box. Like, can you connect to that? Can you be really honest with yourself right now? Like, what, you're here, right? So just connect to that. Just connect to that, okay? And we're going to take you on a journey to here, your point B, which is the transformation. Okay, so just connect to that for a minute. What's your point B? What does it look like? What does it feel like? And just really connect to that, because it's important that we get you clear on those 2 points before we start going into training you, because there's only 2 points to creating results in your life, and it's where you are, point A, and where you're going, point B. Right now, guys, your past doesn't exist. It doesn't matter. Your past is now. If your past is haunting you, it's actually haunting you now, not in the past. Time has gone past. You got to get over it. You got to just know that there's no other time part apart from now and a future. Now and a future. That's it. So what I'm going to ask you is everything you've learned up to now from other people, just let that go. And just, is it okay if I ask you to just be coachable, to listen, and to more importantly, implement what I'm teaching you? Because if you do, you've got a higher probability of going from here to here. If you don't, what will happen is you'll have this perceived past back here that's pulling you back. You'll have other voices in your head, other tensions in your awareness pulling you back. And it's action is the way. Okay, if you get into action, guys, none of this overwhelm or none of this resistance or anything you've been feeling up to now will even exist because you're in so much flow. It just can't exist, eh? It just can't. All right? So give me a 2 in the chat box if that's okay. If you listen, learn, and implement, and if you're willing to just let go of the past and focus on your now and your future. Good. Okay? Because there's some steps we're going to be taking you through. There's some steps here that we're going to be taking you through. And the first one is we're going to give you complete clarity. Okay? And we're going to spend some time on this one. We're going to spend some time. We're literally going to be getting you clear on your market, your offer, your framework, and your story. This is super important. A lot of people skip over this part, and we're actually going to be spending the next 1 to 3 weeks really going deep on this because it's that important. And when you take on clients, it's really important that you spend the time with them for for about 2 to 4 weeks, getting things clear. Okay, so I'm going to guide you, and I'm actually going to give you a lot of it on the plate, by the way, little secret. I'm going to give you a lot of it on the plate, but we're still going to go through the process like we would go through it with a client. Okay, so you're literally we're going to spend time here. And a lot of you might be sitting there thinking, well, I've done that, or da, da, da. No, there's no such thing as you've done that. There is only now and where I'm going. So anything that's back here that comes into your awareness, you got to just ignore it and let it go, okay? Because that's not true. What's true is you're here right now on this training and you're going to listen to what I'm telling you to do to move forward to here, okay? You see my anchor I've got now, yeah? Next step, we're going to get you really clear on how to sell, which is super important. And you're going to be getting introduced to the man himself, James Wellington, who's going to be teaching you how he has helped us take our sales to the next level. And it's going to be such a pleasure to share that with you guys. You're going to be getting scripts, templates, everything you need to win in sales, because that is the key to growing your business. Like if you get a lead and you can't sell them, then hey, there's not much you can do to grow your business. All right. So next step is all about developing assets. Okay, we're going to be developing assets. So everything from your positioning to case studies to your social media. Okay, we're going to be setting everything up you need to win. We're going to be setting up ad accounts. You're going to be developing ads. You're going to be developing funnels, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to be honed in on one signature funnel, which I'm going to be going over today. So you're completely clear on that. So the next step is you're going to know how to launch. Okay, you're going to know how to launch. You're going to know how to research in this phase. You're going to understand how to set things up in the right way to win and set the things up in the right structure to be able to scale. I've been learning a lot in this last 18 months. I've been experimenting a lot in this last 18 months. and there is upgrades coming your way that I have tried, tested, and proven. Okay, so it's super, super powerful. And in the last step here, there's actually going to be a lot of bonus content. There's going to be a lot of bonus content, things like a full business SOP from your marketing to sales to delivery. And we're going to be taking you through that. So you've got a step-by-step checklist on everything you need. Okay. And guys, this is the path. Okay. This is the path. You just got to take the first step, which you're doing right now by being on this training. So what I would love you to do is just take your right hand and give yourself a pat on the back for actually being here. Right. So let's write this down. Digital marketer. Okay. So I want you to notice how easy it is just to say I'm a digital marketer. Right? So that's kind of just given. And when you decide to be a marketer, you can just say, like, I'm a marketer. You can go, there's nothing stopping you right now going to your LinkedIn and write in I'm a digital marketer, or going to your Facebook and write in I'm a digital marketer, or going on your Instagram and write in I'm a digital marketer. That's really easy to do that. Okay, so that's the first step. You got to decide. Okay, you got to decide. You can just give the label to yourself and say that you're a digital marketer. Okay, that's step one. Yeah, that's actually quite important to do that because it's your identity. You got to be a marketer. Okay, but it's not the only thing. Okay, so we can just give that identity to ourselves. So the first step is we can just give it. We can just give it to ourselves. I'm a digital marketer. Okay, do you know what the next step is? You actually have to go and learn it. You have to learn. You have to learn it. And that takes some time, effort, energy, and focus. It takes doing what it takes to learn it. So if you've got a 2-hour training to watch, if you've got to put 2 hours or 4 hours in your diary to go and do some trainings, extra trainings, then you find a way to do that, regardless of your circumstances. You see, you go above and beyond. The last step, guys, to really be able to, in your whole being, with full congruency and certainty and belief, and just like, I got this. You got to earn it. And let that one sink in. You got to earn it. I didn't just sit back and do nothing and then get to where I am today. So like when I planted the seed there, and then in 2014, when I decided to really just go for it. Yeah, because I'd like back in 2012, 2013, I was still doing like self-employed January with my brother. And then 2014 was when I decided to like, screw this, I need to go for this. Like I didn't know where this was going to end up. And I kind of have ideas about, I've got choices about the future and stuff and end results, but I don't know how it's going to unfold. And that's the key. So you earn it. You actually earn this title. And if you do what I'm going to tell you to do, and you rinse and repeat, like you literally, you learn this path and you obsess about it, and you have this rinse and repeat attitude where you're going and you're repeating it, and you're going over and over and over again, and you're doing it over and over and over again, just like the musician mastering music, just like the artist mastering painting, just like the writer writing the book. When you just do it over and over and over again, it's just going to become who you are, and you're going to have a skill that's never going to leave you. You're going to have earned this badge of honor of being a digital marketer, because that's the power of this. All right? Like, they don't teach you this stuff at school. They don't teach you this stuff. Why do they not teach you this stuff? Because they don't empower you to be your best self. They put you into a system that they want you to go into, and they don't allow you to tap into who you really are. Whereas this does. This gives you freedom. This gives you freedom to be able to hunt for your own food. This gives you the freedom to write your own paycheck. I'm super excited to be sharing this with you. Honestly, guys, the Facebook ad specialist training is the way to start your journey as a digital marketer. Okay, like I've been so excited to upgrade this training. I've been so excited to